right.
Fuck, these lights are bright, cunt. Ugh.
We're running?
Yeah, mate. Well, we're sitting, but yeah.
Oh, fucking, he's already hit me with one. I'll welcome the show in. Welcome. My name's Dylan. Your name is?
Dylan's friend.
Yep, Evan. and we are collectively PNC lads.
We are.
Welcome back. We're sorry for the week off.
Still selfishly got COVID.
I finally got COVID, and I claimed this whole time that I was invincible. And was there any little inclination within yourself that went like, "Ha, fuck this cunt"? Like he's finally got it.
So we're on Saturday gone. I was with the boys. You were in bed, obviously, and I was obviously taking it. I was like, "Oh, yeah."
You didn't know what I was doing.
I was like, this fucking, selfish cunt. You know, ruins the podcast. Blah blah blah. But then it was quite funny because on the last show, people could. I don't know if you said it on the show. I think you did. You're talking about your brother coming back from Gold Coast and how he manifested this COVID thing into reality.
Yeah.
And you were taking the piss, like fuck you, blah blah blah. 4 days later, bro, this motherfucker comes down with the big C.
Yeah.
And I thought that's just ironic as fuck.
It was a normal Thursday afternoon, and I woke up, or in the morning at least, and I was like, oh, a bit of a dry throat.
Yeah, we worked all day.
We did work all day, and I said to you, I got a bit of a dry throat, son. You know, I should be right by tonight. You know, tonight comes, and literally fucking, I was like, ooh, it's gotten a little bit worse. And then I woke up in the morning, which was a podcast filming day. We're going to do a day in the life. It's going to be perfect for you. It was going to be great.
Yeah.
And I said to Ev, I'm not feeling flash, mate. No, I'm not going to lie to you.
As soon as you said that, I was like, okay, he's got COVID.
I said, I'm not feeling flash. I kind of just want to go back to sleep, to which I did. And then I woke up to a zzz.
I rang you at I knew you'd gone back to bed because you hadn't been active.
Yeah.
I rang you at 11:30. I was like,
yeah,
I need to know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I woke up as, I'll do a test in a sec, but I don't think I can do today. And bro, when you were doing your test,
the boys were saying you were spasticated.
Yeah, which one were you doing?
I've done both.
Which one did you do though?
I've done both.
You did both,
and I've done a swab.
What, the nose?
Yeah, see the nose one I've done, and I've also
the
done
nose one is the most fucking stupid thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's the same.
No, it's not, Ev.
One you have to spit, and one you have to.
Nah. The nose one is fucking retarded. I'm just gonna say it. It's fucking stupid, cunt.
Why?
Because there's so many different parts that aren't needed, and I got so confused. I literally called a couple of the lads on FaceTime, and I said, "Someone help me, cunt," because they were getting angry at me. So you've ruined my fucking weekend. I said, "Hold up. I didn't fucking try this, cunt."
That's just outrageously stupid.
And, you know, I eventually did what I thought was right. Nothing was working. So I was like, fuck it, I'll wait till 2 o'clock when mum comes back. And I did the mouth one, which is so much better. You put it in, you suck it like a lollipop, get it all slippery and salivary, yeah? And then you clip it into the thing, and you're laughing. It was a little faint line, and I was like, fuck. Mum's like, nah, you're safe, mate. Just a bit of a head cold. Go back, start playing PlayStation. Just hear, Dylan, you fucked. I go, oh. I was like, what? She goes, yeah, mate, 2 fucking thick lines. And I'm like, oh, no.
Have your parents had it?
My mum's had it. My dad hasn't had it.
Is your dad safe?
Yeah, he's safe. He's safe. He withstood it. You know what I said to you? The saddest thing about having the big C is not being able to leave your house, but no one wants to be with you. No one wants to be around you.
No, of course. But that's like any sickness, though.
So, but you know, with this type of sickness, you have to isolate.
Yeah.
I said to some of the boys, I was like, boys, don't get angry at me. Get angry at our government, because if this was a common cold and I'm feeling this way, I'd say, come on over, boys.
Yeah, but then I would just be like
a little bit of bro, remember push back when you were 18 and you thought, a little bit sick, not feeling 100%, but, you know, a little bit of alcohol, that's going to do me really well, isn't it? It'll fucking, once you get a few sips of piss in you, you'll be right. And that would have been me.
No way, bro.
It would have been me that Saturday night.
No way.
Look, I had a bit of a thump and headache for quite a few days.
God, you would have literally felt like death.
No, so that Saturday night, I was fucked by like 8:30.
Yeah,
and I was literally thought to myself, I was like, mate, I would have told these cunts to fuck off by 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my week, really. It was pretty fucking
At least you had
depressing.
miserable weather.
Yeah, oh, it was good weather to
Like
stay
I
at
had
home.
fucking, when I had mine, it was literally 34 degrees
Yeah.
every day in April. I was like, you're kidding me.
Yeah. No, it was pissing down with rain. I put the shutters down. I didn't even set alarms, so I was waking up 11:30. I felt so shit.
It's pretty peaceful though, like knowing that you can't do anything today. Like,
yeah.
Like knowing there's not a single task you have to do. Or, well, I mean, uni kind of sucks, but
Yeah, I had to do
other
one
than
thing for
like,
that.
You're just like, I literally can wake up at 12 o'clock today, and I can wake up for 2 hours, go back to bed at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, wake up at 7,
Yep.
have some dinner, go back to like, because you got nothing else to fucking do.
It's funny, like, oh, you finished dinner? Mum's like, just sit down, mate. Don't worry about the dishes. I say, you fucking beauty.
Yeah.
Like, because she doesn't want me touching stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
So, no, that side of things, no, the zero responsibility is nice.
You feel like a kid again.
But that gets old very quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I
it
don't
does.
need a week of that.
If I could do that, like just sitting in my room and shit like that, but like you were getting paid just to do that, but you could go to the gym. That's all. I would be happy, bro.
Yeah.
If I could literally just sit in my room all day, doing whatever, working, making money, and then just pop out to the gym for 2 hours here and there, go grab a fucking breakfast at Dome. Like, that's a life, bro.
I feel like a lot of cunts do that.
Oh,
And
right,
I look
yeah.
at them, I'm like, how are you actually living?
I'm like, how you afford it?
Like, we've got a friend who does bodybuilding, so to speak. And it's all I see him do on social media is just go to the gym, post about gym stuff, and that's it. I'm like, how are you actually earning money?
Yeah.
Like, how are you earning money? And I'm quite envious about it. But no, I had my first sesh back today. How's your week been anyway? While I was off.
It's been like I was saying second man, I was saying like it's getting like the boys group's really like pretty much done, bro. Like no one's doing anything anymore.
That's why I was so upset. I finally, I initiated plans. I said, boys, come on over my house. I've told Marie and Jim, out you get. This is my house tonight.
Yeah.
And I got kicked out of my own plans.
Yeah.
So that was depressing.
Like the boys really aren't doing anything, bro.
No.
And so like in the last, I've kind of like trying to become like more content with like just hanging out by myself, which I'm getting better at, but also like focusing on myself. Like trying to grow like DJing, like taking that seriously. Like I've been emailing a bunch of promoters and stuff. Let me know if you know anyone that can help me out. Trying to land some gigs, trying to make that my job.
Yeah.
Like just been grinding fucking like that sort of shit, bro. Like still my uni work. Kind of like not really giving a fuck about anyone, which is bad, but like also
it's not bad though.
If no one else gives a fuck about me, bro, then I'm not going to sit here and just be one-sided.
It's not really that bad though, is it? That's
and particularly winter.
It's the best. 100% during winter. Like I've got no inclination to want to go out.
Yeah. Well, all the boys are like loved up. So like it's like cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm basically like when you were in COVID, I'm the only single one.
Yeah.
Like,
but
Sacramento's in Europe.
It's not even the fact that we're single and they're in a relationship. It's the fact that, unfortunately, that stops a lot of them wanting to do stuff.
No, that's the thing. Do you guys want to like Saturday night gone? Like, obviously I went to Jared's, but like, I wanted to go out, bro.
Yeah.
Like literally, I was like, I'm so ready to like actually.
Because you have a few drinks and you're having fun with the boys.
Yeah. And like, I was actually meant to be
going out.
Heading out that way, but then I was like, nah, I may as well just like stay in and save money, which is like, bro, we're 22, bro.
That's what I always think. I have times where I'm like, what's the point of going out? Like, blah blah blah, but then it's like, fuck, I can't do this forever, and I'm kind of like giving away the time where I can do this.
Yeah.
But then saying that though, like I'm 23. And I don't feel like Metros is the place for me anymore.
No, but bro, like it's not Metros, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's some, like we got to go out in a different manner.
That's like this week, like I'm playing at Peach Pit, and then like I'm obviously driving because it's fucking treks. But like, I'm literally gonna be in Scarborough, so I'll probably just like meet up with a couple people out and like, you know, might head to Bar One and just check it out. Like I'm already out that way, so I'll just have a gaze.
Yeah.
It's like fuck, like lads. Fucking hop in the fucking shagwag and let's go fucking like I'm driving, bro. Like
I would love to I'd love to for everyone to get around that. Like myself and Jama will be at the Derby. He always goes. I go with my family, and imagine like we're all like, all right, wherever you are, that's fine, but just meet up at like this point once you've done what you need to do. So once the game's over, I head out with Jamo, and then fucking like a couple of the other boys who are like still over here, they head out. Like, it would be good to do that. And I think that's not over. It's just that once the weather does get a bit better.
Yeah, when the weather gets better. Oh, but like,
because you're not gonna stay in on a fucking 35-degree night perler of an evening. You're not gonna waste your day, are you?
But this is the thing. I'm trying to like, I'm genuinely like trying to like just hang out with like I hang out with Josh a lot because he's like single and like has that basically the same mindset in terms of like having fun and life. Like, yeah, I don't know. When you've been in COVID, I haven't hung out with anyone because like we hang out all week pretty much. Like we either go to the gym together or like we work together. So I just been like lone ranger. I only worked one day this week, Thursday.
Really? Fuck. Good for you. That would have been a nice week.
I'm meant to work Mondays, bro. Monday, like it's
tough. You have to really commit to it.
Yeah, bro. And so like I'm like, nah. You know, it's Sunday night. It's 11:30 p.m. I'm like, do I want to commit tomorrow?
Yeah, and like having to send out hours now as well.
I know.
It's pretty fucking gross. Not gonna lie.
100%.
I was gonna speak about something as well. I've got like a bit of a fucking dig, not at someone, at something. Just. I don't know if people can hear that motorbike fucking hell. I just have a problem with... The level's good, mate? Could be better.
They were a little bit out, but...
I have a problem with holidays. Specifically holidays for us, because I feel like the point of a holiday is to go away, have some fun and feel refreshed.
Yeah.
But when you go on holiday... You're trying to make the most of every day because you're not blessed with money all the time and you want to do as much as you can do. And then you come home and you feel worse than when you fucking left.
Yeah.
You feel...
Well, you get a taste of what like life can be and then you come back to that shit stain of
but
grind.
You don't have energy, do you? You're not full of energy. I remember when we came home, I was fucked, mate. I was exhausted.
Yeah.
Because you'd have a couple of days here and there fuck all sleep.
We had really poor travel times.
We had fuck all sleep at times. And I remember one of the girls in Melbourne, she said to me, she was like, I would fuck off, but, you know, I can't go back to our place just yet. Anyway, she was like, oh, yeah. Like, why do you have to wake up so early tomorrow? And I was like, you got to attack the day. She was like, what do you mean you're on holiday? Wake up whenever you feel like it.
Yeah. And
do that. And I was like, you know what? It's kind of a fair point. But if you sleep in at your fucking hotel or your Airbnb till 11 a.m, you feel like a fucking major shit cunt, don't you?
Well,
you feel wrong.
Particularly in Melbourne, because it's dark at 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't fucking... That's why I'd love to get to the position to be able to go to the Bahamas or a beautiful island place, even like Bali, but one of the islands that isn't Kuta.
But you don't have to Bali's a big place, bro. But
that's what I'm saying.
Kuta's just like the
main
city.
hub. That's what I'm saying. So I'd love to be able to go to Bali, to one of the outer areas that's really beautiful.
You want to stay in if we go again, like obviously we stayed in Kuta the first time because Kuta's like, if you haven't been to Kuta, you kind of have to do Kuta.
Yeah.
But like if you've been to Bali a few times, like you want to stay like Canggu, like Seminyak. It's like closer to the beach, to those day pool. Fuck, what are they called? Like the beach club party areas.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of TikToks about Bali too. It's fucking, I'm telling ya.
We've had a few people go there. Is it back?
Yeah. It's
back.
Yeah, all the day parties and like the beach clubs and shit are normal. Kuta's just a bit not the same, but
yeah. Well, I brought an idea to yourself and to one of our other mates, potentially doing Europe next year, and I feel like that'd be a fucking great trip, mate. It'd take a lot of planning. But I've just been thinking, like, I finish uni this sem. You're not far off finishing as well. Like, why not, cunt? Like, it is a fucking great age to go as well. We have matured up, especially a lot, from when we fucking were originally going to go on a big trip.
Yeah.
And it's either Europe or America, and I wanted to go to Europe. But then I thought you were going to say America, but you had the same idea in me, in the fact that like
America's fucked.
Their country's in a bit of a...
They're in disarray, mate.
Bit of a different state at the moment. So, yeah, Europe would be fucking insane, mate. There's so much to do over there, cunt. And I feel like Europe really aligns with our interests.
Yeah, I mean, America, America's only interesting because of the celebrities. That's it.
Like that, yeah.
But you're not going to party with celebrities unless you're a celebrity. So
yeah, unless you can get those passes. But like Europe, there's so much to see.
Yeah,
there's so much to see, and everything's so close. I actually watched Charmy Uncut. They had their video up.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
Ibiza. They're posting all the Europe shit at the moment. And that looks fucking mental, hey? Like it looks fucking insane. And I know we'd love it.
Oh yeah,
I know we'd fucking love it.
I mean, we love America too. Just might get shot in the fucking face.
I said to
might get shivved in Europe though. Yeah,
and I said to my mate, or our mate, I'm not gonna name him, but I said, yeah, enjoy the last couple of months of your relationship, mate. And he was like, yeah, fuck it, like a break's always good type of thing.
A break's always good. Oh God.
And then like Mum asked me, anything serious going on at the moment? I was like, really? The week I've had COVID, you asked me if there's anything serious with a bird going on at the moment. I was like, no. And my dad's like, oh yeah, probably a good idea if you planning to travel. I was like,
see, this is my fact. This is where I'm at, bro. Like it's an endless fucking circle because like you want a relationship. But then, like, I only want a relationship, like, when I'm fucking lonely on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then, like, going out on... The only... I tell ya, if all the boys were single right now, wouldn't even be a fucking thought in my mind that I want a relationship.
Yeah, it'd be the best time of our lives.
Bro, we would just be running amok, like, going to, like, anywhere in Perth, like, on a Saturday night, just pulling.
You know what the thing is? When there's only two of you... It's very easy for the both of you to go, it's not worth going out, is it? Like,
yeah, of course.
It's not worth it. But then if you're in a pack of fucking 4 or 5 and one person's saying, oh, I don't know, boys, don't know if it's worth it. The other 3 are like, nah, I can't, let's go out. And you pull the other one's leg.
Bro, there's nothing better than when I get a fucking phone call from Sacramento at 3 p.m. on a fucking Saturday and the weather's 33 degrees. And he goes, what are you doing, mate? I'm like, I'm literally sitting at home, bro. Like, why is that? He's like, I'm feeling dangerous. I go, yeah, same. Let's throw something in the chat. Put in the chat. Then like a couple of... Bro, if every single person in the group chat is fired up and they're like ready to... They're like, let's have a fucking big night out.
Yeah.
My God, I get happy, bro.
It's a beautiful feeling.
People pull in 7 p.m. The sun's starting to set. The pong games are flying.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I remember we had a massive fucking group chat of a lot of school people, and it'd always be like, Lakers tonight?
Yeah.
Lakers tonight? And you'd get like 15 people go, yeah, it's on. Let's fucking go. And then someone would be like, present mine, be like, you beauty, see you there.
Yeah.
Like, we'd have a mate who literally lived fucking
across
30 seconds away from their cunt. And it was just... That place was a shithole, but it was fucking beautiful.
It was good if you were a local. If you weren't a local...
Yeah, unlucky. But a lot of us were locals.
Yeah, we're all locals.
And you'd get absolutely like plastered to the point of no return.
Yep.
And it'd be a nice fucking jog home.
Yeah, you literally just walk home or like...
For free.
McDonald's is across the road too. Just get that.
You know what's sad, Ev? That's what Northside people face.
Bro, but
theirs is the city.
Yeah, and Lakers isn't like it's just not trashy.
Yeah.
It's like fucking, the breakwater in fucking Hillary's. Like it's a fancy place.
Or fucking they're right next to fucking Henry Summer or all these places. Like they're so close. They're like my cousin. He's fucking like 10 away, cunt.
Yeah, like let's just pop down to fucking Henry Summers tonight. If it's shit, we'll just go home.
Yeah.
Like whereas me, if I check it out there and it's shit, I go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going home now. We got to find somewhere else that's subpar. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things. So if you look, I'm taking friend requests. If anyone wants to do something with me on a Saturday night, let me know. I'm always running around trying to have a good time.
Yeah, we've got a festival probably a month away. A bit over a month away.
Yes.
A month and 10 days. And
videographers, stay tuned.
Yeah, we want to make a sick fucking video. And that really excites me.
Mm-hmm.
Really excites me.
We need to hit up them.
Yeah, we do. And also, like you said, a videographer who's willing to take the day off for us, mate. Or take the day on.
I mean,
really.
It'll be better. I'm telling you, you'll probably have a better time.
What?
Like being the photographer coming out with us.
Oh, yeah.
Just following us around like with a camera. Because like, obviously you're not going to film for fucking 7 hours. It'll be
you
like
can still get like kind of fucked up, not fully fucked up.
yeah, as long
Because
as
I don't want the camera fucking shaking.
mate, as long as you can do a
Blah,
good
blah,
job,
blah.
I don't care how fucked you get. It's like DJing. As
Yeah.
long as you can fucking keep performing at a top level, I don't give a fuck if you're blackout drunk. If you can operate at a blackout drunk level at elite,
Yeah,
winning.
yeah, and that's a massive weekend to look forward to. Ev. Grand final day. And then you've obviously got the biggest festival in Australia. I'd like to say.
It's going to be something special, bro. You see the Wildlands Festival announcement?
Is that the purple one that
Yeah,
Rocky
bro.
said?
Fuck me, it looks good, cunt.
I feel like it's a lot of the artists that have already performed here. No,
Nah, not really.
I saw. To be fair, I only looked at H and then came to that conclusion.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, artists are going to have performed.
Yeah.
What are you doing, mate?
Just need this in a sec, mate.
What is it? A
Yeah,
beanie?
it's a beanie. Yeah.
Why, like...
Nah, I'll tell you in a sec.
Oh, okay.
Giving them free promo.
When the fuck... Yeah, they should give us tickets. When did he send it, bro?
Yeah, they said the event, and I don't know. Don't know what's it called. Where the
I've
fuck
got it
it
up
was
now.
saying.
But, yeah, you've obviously got H, which, like, he is like
He
a
already
UK
yeah.
rapper. You got Benny, I don't even... Like,
Who?
that chick. You would know her songs. Bicep, which is a sick DJ. Denzel Curry, kind of slaps.
Yeah.
Diplo will go nuts.
Oh yeah.
Dom Dollar, Holy Goof, DJs will go nuts. J1's a UK rapper. K9's a D&B artist who's fucking pretty sick. SG Lewis is like kind of
SGIO?
vibey music. Young Lean, my god, I never even heard of that person. But
Ooh.
yeah, there'll be good. I don't know how much tickets are. I wonder if they're available. Register for early.
Not sure.
$149.
What, cunt?
Yeah, it's the same as this now. It's a good lineup.
When is this?
Fucking 30th of December. So it's for New Year.
Oh yeah. Well, New Year's very up in the air right now on what we're actually going to do.
Well, I want to go to Bali,
yeah, that would be.
but like
insane.
Bali tickets right now are fucked. $1,000.
And also, try organising Bali with our friends group.
Mate, try organising a fucking...
No, but like, because they're going to have to bring their girlfriends. Because they're not going to spend New Year's.
If you want to go to Bali, let me know. If you have a villa I can stay in for free, I'll happily pay $1,000 tickets.
That's the issue. When it's New Year's Eve, these lot are going to want to be with their missus.
Yeah.
So, it's an issue. And then you know what happens from there, Ev? Like, those girlfriends will want to bring some of their friends.
Yeah.
And that's a slippery slope to a time that I don't want to be a part of.
Nothing better than getting fucked up with the boys. Like, honestly.
There is nothing better. But
Like, I don't care what anyone tries to tell me. Like, oh, getting drunk with your girlfriend's way more fun. Fuck off. No, it's not, cunt. I saw this thing, like, some guy was literally like, when I used to think getting drunk with the boys was way more fun, and then he was like hugging his girlfriend, and like she was like dancing on him in the club, and he was like getting drunk with the girlfriend, and it had like the greater than symbol. I thought
he's trying to earn brownie points.
Yeah, like
there.
you're just trying to get a blowy this week, mate. Like,
Yeah.
because your missus hasn't sucked you off for fucking 3 months. Like,
Yeah.
loser.
Like, I'd be fighting for life in the party chat there.
Mate. Yeah.
I've got a game for us to play, Ev.
Do you?
Yeah.
Run
I
it.
just have to... Alright, so get ready to put those in front of your eyes.
What
That's going to be a blindfold, mate.
What do I need to put in front? Can I just not close my eyes?
No. You're going to put that in front of your eyes as a
Now?
blindfold. No, not right, yeah. So Hamish and Andy, what's it called? They played this game. They got a guy with this special skill who can tell what type of snack their friend is eating through the PS5 chat just by the sound of the crunch.
I reckon I'll do good at this.
And you're an avid snack eater, aren't you?
Yeah.
You love a good snack.
Yeah, I do.
So I've come up with a variety of snacks. I had more, but then I got COVID and I ate a lot of them. So I've come up with a mixed bunch here. I need the name of the snack I'm eating, and depending on the snack, the brand as well.
Fuck, I'm not going to know the brand.
Nah, you will.
I don't even know who... I saw a Tim Tam in there, but I don't know who the fuck makes a Tim Tam.
No, so I don't need to know. I'm saying, say if I've got like 3 salt and vinegar chips, give me the brand of...
Oh.
It's like Smith's, Arnott, like whatever they
hell.
are, right? Thins.
Do you want Red Rock Deli chips?
Rock
I have them in
Deli.
there.
Love Red Rock Daily. No, I'm good. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Shout out Hamish and Andy. They fucking did this. Put that in front of your... in front of your face, mate.
I need to make sure the mic stays close.
All right, perfect. All right, so I've got my little goodie bag here.
I reckon I'm going to do fucking awful.
Really, really get the ears going, Ev.
Fuck, this thing's fuzzy, bro.
Yeah, really get the ears going. So we're going to start.
This is like AS. Oh, fuck my neck.
Yeah. So for audio only listeners, play along. Unfortunately for visual people, the game's already spoiled for you. But that's the first one. About to crunch in 3, 2, 1.
I feel like... Do I guess now?
Do you need another crunch?
Yeah, but I feel like... Do I guess now?
Well, you can either have one more crunch or you can guess now.
I can just guess.
You don't want another crunch?
Can you... Like, do you have several crisps?
I've got 2 of this one.
Okay, yeah. Because that's obviously a crisp or like a chip, but...
yeah, oh yeah, I do have... Yeah. So what do you want me to crunch again?
Crunch again.
All right, ready?
Yeah. I feel like that's Red Rock Deli because it sounds a bit puffy. Thicker, you know? Thicker than a Snicker.
Have a thing.
Yeah, I've gone Red Rock Deli.
Red Rock Deli.
Yeah.
That's incorrect, unfortunately. That was a Dorito.
Oh, true.
Now
Are you supposed to tell me, though? Because now I'm not going to guess Dorito.
No, that's fine, Ev.
I can smell it's a Dorito now.
Yeah. Yeah, so just clear the palate real quick. Quick.
I can smell it's a Dorito.
Mhm.
Like, if you put that there, I would have smelt it.
Yeah. All right, so round 1, pour.
I feel like I did it right.
Pour. Should we go again?
Yeah.
I've got multiple, so
Yeah, just
close those eyes.
speed roll 'em. Don't tell me what I got wrong. Do like all of them, and then I'll just...
Okay.
We'll guess one by one, and then tell me which ones I got wrong or right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise, I'm not going to guess Dorito.
Okay.
Fuck, I keep chinning the mic. Sorry for the big doofs.
All right. Second snack.
I can't hear nothing.
That was very stale. I need a spit bag. That was disgusting. That didn't make a lot of noise. I feel like a fresher one would have, but
I'm going to go Tim Tam
uh,
because it's so soft.
okay. Well,
That's a definite wrong.
okay. Next one.
I feel like that's a chip, like a Red Rock Deli chip.
Just broaden the brain, Ev. No, I finished the chips. So I can't give you any more cracks.
Maybe like a... It is a chip, eh?
Correct.
Mom's getting sore. Fuck. I'm going to go Thins.
You're going to go Thins?
Yep.
And what type of chip?
What, the flavour?
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you reckon?
The
Know my personality
light
as well.
and tangy, like the light green packet.
Okay.
That's my guess.
We got 2 to go.
Yeah. Munch 'em.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, I reckon that. Is that Shapes?
I can't confirm nor deny.
I reckon that's a crimpy.
You reckon that's a crimpy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either a crimpy or a Tim Tam. I have both of them often. Oh, my leg.
Just clearing the palate, and we're on to the last one, Ev.
Run it. Ah, fuck, I chinned the mic again.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Can't hear a singular thing.
Okay, I'm going to try and go for initial real first bite. So, just a little disclaimer.
Actually-
I don't eat like this. I have to do it so Ev can hear.
I think that one's the Tim Tam. The other one was a biscuit of sorts. Like a fucking, what's those fucking things you dip in milk? Like one of those biscuits that you would have at work or something.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck they're called. Like the oval ones. Used to draw on them and shit or paint them.
Okay. So, You got the first one wrong. That was a Dorito, and you said a Red Rock Deli chip.
Yeah.
The next one.
Oh shit! I should put something in the mic.
The next one was I can't even remember what I did. I did the ones you got right.
It was
You
the stale.
guessed the crimpy.
Yeah.
You guessed the crimpy. The stale one you said was a Tim Tam. It was this.
Oh, okay.
This made no fucking noise whatsoever. This was stale.
Yeah.
You guessed the Tim Tam, and you guessed light and tangy Thins chips. It was actually a Smith's salt and vinegar chip. So not
See,
far
I
off.
didn't think you like Smiths.
I don't really. It was just there. Like I said, last minute, you said, you need to come over now, Buckley. The fucking rents are going to have some friends. I said, fuck. I'll put a little
I think you
little
should have
together.
words to your mother for buying Smiths. That's outrageous.
Well, I did buy Thins, but like I said,
You ate them.
I ate them.
That's where I started to doubt myself with the crimpy because I was like, he probably
Yeah.
smashed the crimpies too.
Yeah. And then I also had Oreos, but I fucking I swear those have gotten smaller, by the way.
Nah.
The Oreos, I fucking devoured a pack of Oreos very quickly.
Yeah.
All in all, a valiant effort, I'd say.
I would say it's alright.
It's a valiant effort. Now, it's a lot easier for people listening because I'm chewing right into the mic than it is for you.
Yeah, I
The
couldn't
external noise here.
hear a singular thing.
And that's why I was eating like an absolute feral cunt.
for that soggy biscuit. Bro,
I'm going like this. I'm going.
yeah, good man.
But yeah,
Anyway,
That's good.
so we're trying to revamp the show. Someone sent me a DM.
someone sent you what?
Stitch up. All right, so we want to try a few segments to break up the show. So not next week, maybe like in the future, we'll end up having like broken up. We're trying to make it more like a show.
Mm-hmm.
But the first one I want to bring in is bedroom mishaps. I think that's going to be one of our segments that we'll get into. It's a bit rushed this week because like I only came up with it literally 25 minutes ago before the podcast.
Yeah.
So I put out a story and we'll basically get you guys to send in your
bedroom
fucked up
mishaps.
bedroom stories pretty much. Which we did get a few sent in. So I think I reckon we just speed rally off a few that I think are funny.
And then we'll give some thoughts. So what do you got? These people probably don't want to be named as well, so you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna name them.
I'll give a name based on their gender.
Okay, so one chick says he cried.
What, at climax or?
I don't know. What do you reckon? You ever think you would ever like?
I reckon. So he was either just he's either so in love to the point where it was the best sex he's ever had, and he was like, "I love you so much." Or secondly, it was like, "Thank you," like a thank you cry because he's never had sex before.
She looks pretty hot.
Or third, he's hurt himself in the process.
He's done a banjo.
Yeah,
That's funny though. Someone just said he'd come too fast, but like
that's
unlucky.
That's everyone, man.
Yeah.
Get good.
Not during, but after we finished having sex, his door locked from the outside, so we had to climb out the window. Imagine climbing out the window after rooting. You see your parents look out the window, they just see you're just fucking cocks running down the window as you're like hanging off the window.
Do you remember my 18th birthday?
No.
And I was in the bedroom?
No.
You don't remember that? Okay, never mind.
That was a long time ago.
It
man.
was.
Oh my God. We were doing it with my legs on his shoulders and he said he loved me and put my big toe in his mouth and told me to call him daddy. I've never pretended to finish so fast and leave so I could block someone. So cringy.
Oh, wow.
She was not a fan of the big toe call me daddy.
Okay.
That's not bad, you know. Man's mid-stroke, just grabs her toe, sucks her fucking big toe, puts that thing in, gets saliva in the groove of the toe and shit. He's licking it.
When you're like really into it,
Yeah, just kinky.
and you're in and amongst it, you end up doing just random shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can agree.
Yeah,
You end up
course.
you're in that mood
It's like-
to the point where everything tastes great.
Yeah, it's like fuck yeah, peg me. What? Oh, like, you know, like
but yeah, like, you know, I think it's a bit harsh.
fuck.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
Imagine just give me that toe.
It's right there as well.
Just start sucking the fuck out
It
of
is
their
right
toe.
there.
Yeah, no, I can't rate that. Good man.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him. Unless it was just like a random hookup, then
I was pegging a man and he sharted.
yeah, that's
We know someone who shat on a who was getting fucked. Other way around though, it was the guy
Yeah.
doing anal with a chick, and she sharted.
That'd be a tough one to accept at the time.
How do you go about that? So
I think you can't hide it.
in both like aspects.
Yeah, I think you just sort of you just accept it. I think you just got to accept it. You can't hide it. Like
what are
you
you
said.
doing if you're like fucking some chick in the ass and she like just like shits?
Is it a big one?
Well,
it's just what? It's not all. It's like a bit.
just
of
like
it's on the tip.
it's
or
just like
something.
runny like on your dick.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like, you ever had period sex? Like,
I would say, unfortunately, is this like a girlfriend or
just
I'm just seeing her. Like,
yeah, you've been seeing her for 2 weeks.
okay. I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? I'm just gonna go to the shower, and I'd go for a shower,
You
and
reckon?
she wouldn't be invited, because I'd be a little bit disgusted, and then I'd say, all right, your turn in there, and then yeah, wouldn't continue.
I don't know what I would
unfortunately.
do. Oh, obviously, you'd be turned off instantly.
You would be turned up.
Um,
You'd be really weirded out.
I think I would
Like,
just
scared off.
I think I would just be like, oh, I think you like. I know myself too well, bro. I'd literally be like, oh, I think you just shit on me, eh? like kind of like, oh shit, what just happened?
What have you done, cunt? Like, that's it's not the place, not the time or the place to
Be
do
like,
this.
God, you'd just be like, you need to go to the toilet or something. Like, she's like, no, why is that?
She's like, nah, just keep going. I'm like, oh god, oh
fuck
god.
it, nah.
Well, you know, a lot of girls, it's actually not good for you, so you get a UTI, but they hold on when they need to pee, and because it feels better. But also that can lead to literally them
UTIs.
peeing. Them peeing as well though, mid route.
I'd be into it. No, I'm kidding.
Straight then.
But yeah, that's an interesting one. What are you doing? Has a girl ever farted when you're mid route?
No, I've accidentally burped in a girl's mouth though. Mid kiss.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like when you were about to fuck, or just like
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
was it after a big night? Like, did
yeah.
you almost yak like from the burp? It was like a ooh.
it wasn't a great burp, put it that way. And I tried to play it off but couldn't.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Nah, she was just like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm like, I didn't really acknowledge it.
You're both just going back like, she's like, oh, you're like, oh.
It was really embarrassing. That's not one you really want to do.
'Cause I saw a TikTok like, what are you doing? Like, if like as a girl, like how do you like play off a fart? Like if you fart mid route.
Yeah.
And I think you just got to be nonchalant about it. Just be like nothing happened kind of thing. Because I'll bring it up if I want to bring it up. Like if you fart, like I'll bring it up.
Depends on the vibe and because you can have you can like sleep with someone and it can kind of be to the point where like you actually don't like them, so you can't have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then if you vibed well on the night, you've had like a lot of laughs, and then you're getting down to business. If something like that happens, you're gonna take the absolute piss out of him. You'll laugh at that time and point, and then carry on.
What are you doing if you just going down on her and you just hear like this as you're eating her pussy, right? Like,
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the queef, isn't it?
well,
like,
it's probably the same noise.
Yeah,
But a queef is like not like.
yeah, but they get really embarrassed by that.
I don't break girls. I
And
swear to God.
it actually kind of angers me because like we're in the swing of things, and then they like laugh. Oh, they get embarrassed.
They get
by
shy,
it,
bro.
and they don't want to like keep going in that position. Or
Yeah, like
something
they try
that.
instead of being like this, head in the head
And
in
I'm
the
just
bed.
like, I don't care. Like, let's continue.
No, I love it.
Like, yeah,
It's like
exactly
a
right.
round of applause. It's like good man. Like yeah, it's like a.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can see how they would get
A bit.
because they've got zero control over it, don't they?
Yeah, it's our fault, really.
Yeah.
You're the one putting
It's
air
too
in there. My dick's too small, too much air's getting in there.
Oh no.
But no, yeah, that's going to be our segments, like fucked up bedroom stories. So I want better ones. These ones have been alright, like the toe in the mouth. I like it. I want to hear some really fucked up shit, like some guys shat on your fucking chest or like something really weird.
Shut on your chest.
And then we had another.
Jesus.
I had another segment,
Christ.
and this is going to be hot takes. So you haven't had time to prepare for this one, but I have a hot take.
No.
You can comment. And this one is bringing back Mr. Andrew Tate.
Top G.
Hot topic of conversation at the moment. Everyone's talking about him. Everyone knows who he is. If you don't know who he is, like Logan said, he's the guy that looks like a penis from the neck down.
Jesus.
He's pretty jacked, but yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty... And he'd probably fuck up a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Cunt stunt kickboxing.
Yeah, I'd duck and smack the cunt. But no. This is my hot take this week. So, obviously, if you haven't been living under a rock, a lot of people are not too fond of Mr. Tate. In particular, women are not too happy with Mr. Tate. My hot take this week is that the same women who are not too happy with Mr. Tate would be the same women who would be in Drew Alfalo's comments.
Abigail Ratchford.
Ratchford.
Wait, is that Chatfield? Oh, do you remember
yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
That chick's fucking DMs saying, if it was Angelina Tate and he was shitting on blokes, you guys would be like, yes, queen.
Yeah.
You're a fucking queen. Know your worth. Like, men ain't shit. Fuck men. Ha, ha, ha. So this one goes out to yous. You guys can't have the best of both worlds. You can't be hyping up Drew for shit talking about how shit men are and then be shitting on Andrew Tate for talking about how shit women are.
Yeah.
Because talk about a double standard. The only reason Mr. Tate exists is because of the Nazi feminist movement, bro. Telling you.
Yeah.
Mr. Tate wouldn't even have a fucking platform if, because this shit is, like, half the shit he says is outrageous as fuck, but...
Yeah, a lot of it is.
Half the shit that the Nazi feminist movement says is outrageous as fuck.
Do you agree with Logan? I think he said it on Mike's thing, that he won't be relevant at all in a year's time or a year and a half's time. Or do you reckon he's going to somehow maintain his relevance?
He won't be as relevant as he is now. I don't think it's physically possible for any human to be that relevant, to be honest.
Yeah.
To maintain that, but
there's only so much stuff you can say.
Yeah, he'll be around, but like he won't be like he is now. Like every second video is a Tate video.
Yeah.
And also, girls, if you have a boyfriend and your boyfriend supports Andrew Tate, like, relax. Like, I've heard multiple people say this. Like, he does not think you're a fucking piece of meat who can't drive a car. Like, and if he does, then leave him. And you should thank Andrew Tate for bringing that out of your boyfriend.
Yeah.
But if your boyfriend has any fucking critical thinking skills at all, like, he can put two and two together and go, Andrew Tate says I can cheat, so I can cheat. Well, no, that's probably not correct.
Yeah.
So either you're dating a moron or you're a moron. So
yeah. No, it's not the start of this type of behavior and thinking as well.
It's not.
It's like it's all over TikTok in some way, shape or form. And it's coming out of someone's mouth. And it just happens to be his at the moment. And also, like you said, it's happening on the girl side as well.
It's been happening on the girl side for years.
There's so much of it that is so toxic. But if you're somewhat of a half decent human being, then you're not going to let that dictate your life. It's only the major shit cunts who are like adopting this as a personality trait and a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Where you avoid those people, and if they weren't listening to that, they'd be listening to something else because they're that easily, manipulated. Yeah. And you don't want to be with those people in general.
If you like, and this goes for any blokes who listen to us or girls, if you're taking 100% of everything that Andrew Tate says as like the way you should live your life, reevaluate. Because don't do that. Because if you do that, then you will be like a shit human being on the planet.
Yeah.
But if you can take the good, like this guy he was a broke, literally came from nothing, become into hundreds of millions of dollars, successful businessman. Like, this kind of a genius, bro. Like, he is very intelligent if you actually break down what he's saying. Like, for all of the really fucked up shit, like, I love his mentality of like grinding, hustling, like making money, like the no fucks about anyone else kind of mindset. Like, it's super positive. It's really good to like grind.
Yeah.
And I'll listen to that and I'll take his word for that stuff. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, Andrew Tate says that I can have multiple wives, so I'm going to have multiple wives.
I remember, remember when I did the Spitfire questions with yourself, and I asked you who you want advice from, and you said like Logan Paul or Jake Paul, and people went at you in the comments for that. And it's like, a lot of these he is someone who is extremely successful and is a insane businessman that you would take advice from. And just because his name's Jake Paul and a lot of people don't like him, cunts have gone, really? You'd get advice from Jake Paul?
Yeah.
I was like, he's literally wealthier, more successful
than 99.9% of the people on the planet.
That you look up to.
100%.
So, like, just like this cunt, just because he's saying some outlandish shit and your boyfriend might listen to some of the things he says, doesn't mean like you're a fuckwit and taking advice from this person is wrong.
Bro, I followed him and I lost 80 followers or like nearly 100 followers because of this trend of like, I'm unfollowing anyone who follows Andrew Tate. As if like me following Andrew Tate makes me the most misogynistic pig on the planet. Yeah. Because, okay, any of you that follow Drew Alphalo, well, you're a fucking toxic female. So
or that Abby Chatfield chick.
Yeah.
And it's funny because a lot of the girls that I saw that liked that post or shared that post, I know them personally. And I'm like, you are far from a fucking angel, love.
Yeah, facts.
You're far from a fucking angel.
You guys could take some advice from Tate.
Yeah. Literally like, fucking, how about you look in your own backyard first, and because you're far from fucking perfect, love, in the way that you handle situations and go about your own business in relationships.
I just think it's so hypocritical, the fact that you've got, bro, this toxic female mindset has been prevalent for at least 10, probably 5 years, I would say, like super prevalent, where it's like, men ain't shit, fuck men, we don't need men for anything, we can just, we'll just take men's semen and then like they can die off, we don't need them for anything else, like blah, blah, blah. It's like, firstly, yes you do, just like men need women. Yeah. Like, it's just the way the world works. There's a reason that there's men and women on the planet and not just men and not just women. Because together, you form something fucking incredible. There's a
TikTok that I fucking absolutely love. It's this one. You would have seen this one.
Oh yeah.
Bro, it's
the gym one?
Yeah, it's the gym one. And it's this chick saying like you'll hear it. Like, and it's these women, and they say reject. What do they say? They say reject. Oh, I can't even say that fucking word, but they're saying embrace masculinity. Yeah. And it's so true, bro. Like, blokes these days actually need to like embrace it.
Being a man, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to be rich, trying to be successful, trying to fucking, bro. I'm telling you, if
everyone stopped, if everyone stopped trying to be a man and tried to be like what these girls want,
mate,
these girls would literally be so unattracted and turned off.
Look at this. That's exactly what I was about to say, bro. You, like, fucking HS Tiki Toki said it on that Cheyenne Chicks thing about like that maybe it wasn't him. Someone said it, but it was like, if you women, you always say like, oh, like you want a man who's like emotionally intelligent and can vent and who will break down and cry and... No, you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
No, you do not.
You're going to get turned off straight
because
away,
I know hundreds... Well, man, I don't know them, but I've heard of hundreds of bloke stories. Oh, like, you know, the pick me boy. Oh, that gives me the ick. Like, bro, you guys don't. You guys want someone who is in control... the old thing of, I want a guy. I don't want you to ask me where I want to go on a date. I want you to just tell me a time and pick me up and take me to the date.
Yeah.
I want you to hold a door for me. Oh my God. The list goes on. That's manly shit.
Yeah. There's a viral clip that went off. You know when two people go to court to see like if the guy is actually the baby's father? There's one where he goes like, oh, Mr. Jacobs, you are not the father. And he starts breaking down crying. And the mum starts jumping in joy and cheering, and then the judge goes, are you fucking serious? This man is breaking down crying over here because he's just found out that he's not the fucking the father of this child. He's literally driving like
and he raised
multiple
him for
hours
3 years.
back. Yeah, raised him, driving multiple hours back away from where he lives to see the child, coming home, fucking back and forth, and she's like, you would rather let this child not have a father and try and get with someone who doesn't want anything to do with you or your baby.
Yep.
as opposed to having this man who would do anything for your child.
Yeah.
Like,
It's facts.
and obviously, like, to clarify, yes, this is not all women, and this is not all men, but it's those minority groups that behave and think like this, where just don't have any time for you.
Yeah, exactly. And like at the end of the day, like, yeah, I mean, I feel like we've covered it enough for Mr. Tate, but yeah.
Did you have anything else? I'm about to piss myself. How long have we been going for?
About 50.
50 minutes.
Yeah, I do have another thing, but...
You do have another thing? Well, you can say it, and I can go for a wee maybe or something like that.
I mean, it won't take long.
It won't take long, okay. Well, you crack on then.
So I saw this thing today. I don't know how true it is, but apparently the average dream lasts 2 to 3 seconds in real time.
Really?
And then I was doing a little bit of research, and apparently the average dream, it isn't 2 to 3 seconds. It's probably like 10 minutes. But get this right. So you know, like Inception, how when they go into
the dream,
time is slower.
Mm.
Bro, that's real. So like, for every I can't remember the stats, but it's like for every second in dream time, in real world time, is like 6 hours or something in dream time. So you know when you're in a dream and like you might be fighting fucking bad guys and you feel like you've been in the trenches for 4 days, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's only like 5 minutes in real time.
I watched a Black Mirror episode where they put this chip in this cunt's head, and it's like makes him see stuff as a video game.
Yeah.
And he like gets out of the chair, and she was like, "Oh wow, you experienced all that?" It was literally 5 seconds in real world time while he was out of it with this like chip implanted in his brain, and he was like dreaming.
Yeah,
he was like in the game, and she was like, "Fuck, that was only 5 seconds, and you had like that strong of a reaction." So it kind of like links to that.
Apparently, the same thing with like, so if you hop on acid or mushrooms, you can get stuck in a trip, and essentially, like some guy was telling me he's still stuck in a trip to like this day, and I heard the story, and he's like stuck in a trip to this day, and like time is super slow.
Yeah, right.
So some people will do mushrooms and they'll be like, how much time's passed? And then you'll be like, oh, 20 minutes. And he's like, oh, fuck, bro. Like, I feel like I've been here for fucking 10 years. Like,
yeah, definitely got to ease yourself into it, I think.
Bro, like, that's nuts, bro. Imagine thinking like you've just been alive for 5 years and like it's been 5 minutes and you're just like, what the fuck?
Well, I always have that, when I tend to dream very like insane dreams when either I'm sick and like my brain can't switch off, or 2, I really need a piss and my brain's not letting me like fall asleep because I really need a piss. And if something's like, if I'm starting to think of stupid shit, my brain will think of stupid shit to the point where I'm sleepy and I'm like, why am I thinking of this? This is literally pointless. Yep. I'll be like, okay, I need to get up and go for a piss. And then I'll go back to bed and I can have a clear brain, even though I've never really like woken up.
There is a bit of like, because I was reading up, so there's a thing called like an MLS state or something. I don't quote me on the fucking abbreviation. It's something like, it's 3 letters. Sounds like MLS. And basically that's like, or it might be RMS. It's basically the state where you're like not in a deep sleep and you're semi-awake, so your eyes are moving like around a lot, like or you're moving around.
I get that a lot.
Apparently, if you wake up, if that's when that's when you tend to dream when you're in that state. Apparently, dreaming is good too. It's healthier. So it means you sleep well. If you wake up during that sleep phase is when you remember your dream. Yeah,
no, well, that happens a lot to me.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's usually the point, if I'm waking up during that time, I'm still kind of half asleep, but I really need to pee. So I'll get up and go to the toilet and I'll know exactly what I've thought of. I'll lay back in bed and I still, like, it's still there, but I can now switch off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like, I don't know if I dream a lot. It's really just in those instances.
I think apparently everyone dreams, but not everyone can remember them. So like,
you probably are dreaming so much shit, and you're only remembering one dream out of fucking 100 or something.
Yeah. But how wild is that? That like when you because you think you've dreamt all night. That's what it feels like. But you really, in real time, you've only been dreaming for max. Like I think the longest dream ever of all time is like 3.5 hours. That must have been fucking nuts in that cunt's brain, bro.
Yeah, right.
But like most dreams go for like 10 to 15 minutes, which is like ridiculous. Apparently, like
I always think like when I have those nights, I'll have like a night here or there where I'm struggling to fall asleep, and I'll think to myself like, I don't think I'm actually gonna fall asleep here.
Yeah.
Because my brain is going 100 miles an hour. I'm laying here, and I'm never gonna get to that point where I just stop thinking and I fall asleep. Like, I wish I could see that point in time where your brain kind of switches off, and then you fucking slowly fall into sleep, because it just happens out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You're laying there, you're conscious of, you're aware of what's happening.
Well, for me,
You're trying to fall asleep,
it's like
and then
instant, bro.
And then like out of no, yeah, you lucky bastard.
Bro,
You're
like,
a good sleeper.
Not really. I just think I go to sleep when I'm fucked. Like most people. So people will go like, oh, okay. So for me to get 8 hours of sleep, I should go to bed right now. It's 10 p.m. I go 11 p.m., 12 p.m., 12:30. Oh, I'm fucked, bro. So there's no, like, I'm basically, if I was to drive, I'd fall asleep driving, like, kind of tired.
See, I feel like you've conditioned your body to do that. See, if I was to do that, I'd get past the point of tired to the point where I'd be awake, and then I'd just stay awake till like 2:30, 3 a.m.
Can happen,
and you don't want to be doing that.
I'm really like I'm not a morning person.
I feel like you used to be.
Bro, my like body now is just so nighttime. Like I get a kick of energy at like 8 p.m. I'm like, fuck, I'm ready to like work, bro. Like I've got this, my mind starts racing. I'm like, I want to do this and this and this. 9 a.m. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to die. Till like 11.
Yeah. I'm going to have a real struggle this coming week, I think.
Trying to get back to normal?
Because I've been sleeping in very aggressly. And like...
I'm going to bed.
I mean, even today, like I woke up at 9:30. And I was like, fuck, I'm exhausted here, cunt. And I'm like, fuck, I'm going to have to cut this by like 3 hours again come Monday.
Well, I'm coming off pre, hey. Well, off caffeine pre. I'm probably going to get a pump because my...
Wait, you're cutting off?
Caffeine pre's. Bro.
Why?
Bro, I've been getting like just headaches like during the days because like of a lack of caffeine.
Really? That bad?
Yeah. So like my rest days, like yesterday, had a headache all day, bro, because like no caffeine. And I ended up having like a coffee just to like kind of like just stimulate my brain.
So you know what's bad about that? It's potentially not even the cause, but you've associated it with that.
No, it's definitely the cause,
and
bro.
now you're cooked.
Like, it's facts. Like, it literally happens for people all the time.
I mean, don't you reckon that's going to significantly impact you now, like with your sessions?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think it will a little bit. Like, today I had half a scoop. I'm obviously not just going to just cut off because, like, my brain, like, it's like literally a drug. You'll have fucking withdrawals. I'll start fucking itching my arm.
We're going polar opposites, mate. Because I tried what Tom said. I did a scoop and a bit, like not even a second half scoop of the non-stim.
Yeah.
And then I did a scoop of stim.
Yeah.
Put that together. And if I went back 2 years, I wasn't even taking pre-cunt.
Yeah.
But now my body's adapted and like I can cope better with caffeine, blah, blah, blah.
For anyone who genuinely like does take pre-workouts and stuff, like, yeah, you should come off them at some point and then like just reset yourself. That's what I had to do like in Jan. Like I just took 2 weeks off, detoxed myself from the caffeine, and then like it kind of just resets your body's levels.
Yeah.
Because my brain right now is so used to not. It's basically my brain is going subconsciously. We're not functioning until we get fucking hit with our crack, pretty much.
Right.
And once we get hit with our crack, my brain goes, fuck yeah, like let's go, we're fucking on due, like, and you feel on top of the world. So when you don't take it, it's like, oh.
Mate, my mum has a coffee at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I could do that.
She's falling asleep an hour later. On the couch.
That's the thing. Yeah, but bro, think about it. You're drinking 4 or 5 coffees.
That's what I'm saying. She just to the point where she needs it, but it's kind of not even doing anything to her.
Yeah, it's just normal. Yeah, that's how coffee is like for me.
She was like, "Oh, you want to make me coffee?" I was like, "You're joking, right?"
Yeah.
It's fucking 8 o'clock, cunt. I'm like, surely you take a step back here and evaluate where you're at.
No,
if I'm drinking a coffee at 8 o'clock, I probably need to somewhat change
off it. But bro, it's so hard to come off.
Yeah.
Like, I literally wanted to just double scoop today a pre because I was like, fuck, like, I know it'd be such a sick sesh if I do it. Well, I actually had a good sesh on half a scoop anyway.
I said to my dad, a few of the boys messaged in our other group chat saying, selling vapes, blah, blah, blah. And then one guy said, oh, yeah, just had to quit. Hardest 2 weeks of my life. And I'm like, fuck.
What's nicotine, bro? It's
Yeah.
like cigarettes.
It's, when I read that message, I was like, I'm so glad, like, I've got my personality where I'm like, I just don't get addicted to those things. I can try them and I'll just be right. Like, I don't have the urge to stay on it.
Even still, bro, like, I have an addictive personality, but like, I mean, we vaped in thing for the video and like,
Yeah.
it doesn't appeal to me.
No,
at
but
all.
like, I was like, oh, this tastes good. Like, this tastes good. And it was fun to do, but I had no problem. All right.
Yeah,
drop
same
it
as
off.
me. But like, I have
problem.
an addictive personality.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if it's that. I just think like you just think about things that like, oh, maybe do I want a nicotine addiction? No, I don't. Like, I'm not going to do that.
But like, but then you have some cunt who would literally vape once and they go, fuck, this is amazing. Non-stop vape. And they just got hooked so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, addiction. Like, bro, some people can do meth recreationally. Like, literally, some people can genuinely smoke a pipe. I mean, we've got a few people we know who can do it, not be fucking addicted to it. Whereas, like, I know someone who used to be close to me, like, literally did fucking crack once or meth once and lost everything.
Yeah.
Kids, family, fucking literally full blown junkie, bro.
They say if you do meth, like, it's just one hit and you're gone.
Can be like, that's the thing. Like, for some people it isn't. For some people it fucks them, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
Good conversation. I'd love to keep it going, but I physically can't. So
Too much water, man.
Potentially.
Too much pre, probably. It's probably the reality.
Probably a mix and just introducing my body back to it. But yeah.
Anyway, that's going to do us.
Good episode. Episode 64, I'd like to say.
Yeah,
maybe.
We're looking at revamping things. So if you got any segment ideas, send us segments. If you have topics or like different areas you want us to discuss, like as more of a reoccurrence thing every week, let us know.
Drop a comment. Leave a like.
Yeah, follow the show, share it with your friends, and we'll be back. We're back on the grind now. Dill's done with COVID. We're back from holiday.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a break now of healthiness.
Well, we got holiday. We were holiday, come back, film, and then that was meant to be the grind, but then you got COVID, so that halted things.
Yeah.
But yeah, buy a hoodie too, pnclads.com.
All right.